Long ago, before the stars filled the night sky, the world was quiet and still. The people of the Cherokee village lived in peace beside a great forest, surrounded by gentle rivers and tall mountains. They hunted, fished, and grew their crops with care and respect for the land. But one thing was always in short supply: cornmeal. Cornmeal was precious. It was ground from golden kernels of corn and used to make soft bread, warm porridge, and other foods that brought families together. The people guarded their cornmeal carefully, keeping it in tightly woven baskets and clay pots inside their homes. But lately, something strange had been happening. Each morning, when the people awoke and went to fetch their meal, they found their baskets empty and their pots overturned. At first, they blamed each other. "Maybe someone is taking more than their share," said one man. "Perhaps a child is sneaking food in the night," whispered a grandmother. But as the days passed, they noticed something else: tiny paw prints, scattered across the ground like little stars in the dirt. The tracks belonged to a dog, but not just any dog. He was a clever, curious creature with soft gray fur and bright, mischievous eyes. He had come from the sky world, a place the people had only heard of in stories. They called him the star dog. Each night, Star Dog came quietly into the village, his paws silent on the earth. He sniffed out the baskets of cornmeal, took just enough to fill his belly, and darted away into the shadows. He wasn't greedy, just hungry and perhaps a little lonely. He didn't mean to cause trouble. In truth, he was trying to help his own people, the sky folk, who had grown tired and weak without good food. There was no corn in the sky, no rivers or deer or fruit trees, only mist and wind and drifting clouds. Star Dog had wandered to the earth by chance, and when he found the people's food, he knew he had to bring it back. So each night, he carried cornmeal in his mouth and tail, trailing it behind him like golden dust, running faster than the eye could see. But the Cherokee people were clever too. They soon grew tired of the mystery and decided to find the culprit. One night they set a trap. They placed a large pot of cornmeal in the center of the village and sprinkled ash around it to catch footprints. Then they waited, hiding behind trees and huts, holding their breath beneath the moonlight. Hours passed, owls hooted in the trees. Crickets sang their songs. Just as the fireflies began to fade, they heard a soft rustle near the pot. Star Dog had come. He sniffed the pot, then dipped his nose inside. He wagged his tail happily, scattering cornmeal dust into the air. But before he could run, the villagers leapt from their hiding places and surrounded him. "Aha!" they cried. "So it's you who's been stealing our meal." Star Dog froze. He looked at their angry faces, their raised hands and firm voices, and suddenly he felt ashamed. He hadn't meant to do wrong. He just wanted to feed the sky people. He turned and bolted, sprinting faster than ever before, his tail scattering cornmeal behind him like a trail of stardust. The people chased him. Through the woods he ran, then up the hillside, his paws barely touching the earth. The people followed, but Star Dog was fast, too fast. He climbed the tallest mountain, and just as the sun began to rise, he leapt into the sky. But something amazing happened. As he ran across the heavens, the trail of cornmeal behind him glowed. The rising sun caught the dust and lit it like fire, and soon the path became a ribbon of light, stretching across the sky from one end to the other. The people stopped chasing and stared in awe. "Look," whispered a child, pointing upward. "He's painting the sky," and indeed he was. The glowing dust shimmered like a river of stars, curling and twisting across the black canvas of night. From that day on, it was known as the Milky Way, the path Star Dog made as he carried cornmeal from the earth to the sky. And what of Star Dog? He still runs, they say. On clear nights, if you look closely, you can see his trail stretching across the sky like a silver river. Sometimes, when the world is very quiet, you might even hear the soft patter of paws in the wind, or feel the warmth of a star's tail brushing past. And the sky people? They still eat well, thanks to Star Dog's gift. They dance among the stars and whisper their thanks down to the earth. As for the Cherokee people, they no longer guard their cornmeal so fiercely. Instead, they leave a small dish out each night, a silent offering of thanks for the stars, for the stories, and for a clever little dog who taught them that even a thief can be a hero when his heart is full of love.